Welcome to your inspirational astrology weekend forecast for Super Bowl weekend, February 2nd and 3rd, 2013. I'm Astrologer David Palmer, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Woo! Quite a big, powerful Super Bowl weekend. The moon in Scorpio throughout the weekend. Wow! Well, spiritually speaking, this is us digging a lot into the deepness in our life, going in between the blocks that are coming in between, what it is that we truly desire in our lives. And of course, Mars now moved into Pisces over Friday night, and now we have Venus in Aquarius. So I'm sure you felt the shift coming in, into this weekend, because there's a lot changing. Our masculine energy, our drive, really electric, and now dipping into the water. Wow, it's like really, woo, we got a lead from our intuition now. We must not get lost with our actions. We need to follow our intuition. This is very important for us now also to use this energy to get rid of any blocks. That's because right around the corner, Mars is about to return home into Aries here in the next month and a half. And this is where we're going to start even more new starts and really get a really big rejuice of masculine energy and drive in our life. Yes, we have the epiphanies now, but most importantly, this is time for us to let go of the blocks. Power through any obstacles in our life and actually charge forward into spirituality, charge forward into our intuition. But this is one of the most weakest spots for masculine energy, so it's interesting that the Super Bowl is going to come with, everybody that led into the Super Bowl with these big games, and then this one's going to be really the intuitive game. It's going to be very interesting to watch. But also, Venus now in Aquarius, which changes things up as well with our relationships, our value systems, really stimulating a lot of new electric energy, new epiphanies, really taking a satellite view into looking at people. This is going to be an excellent month for us to really connect with new people, especially since we still have the sun in Aquarius. So people are where it's really at now. Relationships now, new relationships, exciting ones, really starting to play around with, how do we want to connect with our new values? Now we have new values that are built off concrete. This is time to really implement some electricity into your value systems, connect your new values to the right people as well. But most importantly, it is all about this Venus and Mars energy. I mean, really, this is such a big change. And with the moon in Scorpio conjunct Saturn on Saturn Day, how interesting is that? Listen to this. Saturday night's kind of a weird night. I would definitely take a look. It's not going to be your really, crazy Saturday night. This is actually the energy that's going to pull you into the craziness. But you know what? When the moon and Saturn meet, ooh, emotionally there are some lessons to learn, some digging deep, especially because it's still kind of squaring the sun. So we're going to have the moon square the sun, and this is really going to be new ways of us getting in between the blocks in our life. Us, really deep in our emotional state. And this is kind of that really interesting Super Bowl weekend where it's going to be an emotional one. And I actually took some time to look at the charts of the teams. So, yes, I could give you a lot more for this horoscope, except I would try new things with partnerships. I would lead from your intuition. I would really start to really step into your epiphanies. There was a lot of new energy that came in, but still making sure that we are digging into what we desire. This is all about making sure that we're understanding emotionally what are the blocks, and these new deep emotions give us the epiphanies that we can step over them. But about the weekend, about the Super Bowl, well, the Ravens, I did their chart. It's interesting. They're in Aquarius. From what I gathered online, February 8th, 1996. They have the sun and Mars in Aquarius. Mars was over all their birthday spot and everything when they won the game 2 weeks ago. So they had a lot of good luck energy coming in. Mars comes in to 1 and 2 degrees Pisces and squares their Pluto. That's in Sagittarius. So this is going to be a little interesting to watch. Their energy, it's in their birthday period, but the way that they lead for, they're very electric with their energy, and they're going to be in a very soft spot. So they're going to have to go really intuitively into this one. Now, looking at the 49ers, I couldn't find an exact day, but they are in 1946. I did run the chart. I also did look at a day that was their first game, which made them a Virgo, and there were some interesting things about that as far as like a lot of Libra energy. And, San Francisco's got this Jupiter stuff going, if that is the day. But I gotta be honest, I wish I could could call this, but I can't call it. But I'll be honest for you, watch the Ravens have to find a new way to lead in this game, and also watch the 49ers, be the smarter one. So it'll be interesting if the emotional energy is correct on the Ravens, they can definitely have a win. But if they're not making horrible mental mistakes as far as anything that goes on the 49ers, then you're going to start to see them, if they're smart enough. But that moon is in Scorpio. So really, whoever's the most supercharged emotionally will win the game. And I think because Ray Lewis has got that energy and that Mars square Pluto, I know this for sure with the Ravens, this can cause them to really go intensely for this. It's all about if the 49ers have the intellect that they have to outsmart them. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And if you want a reading from me, reach out to me, David at david-palmer.com, or check out my website, david-palmer.com. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Super Bowl, and I'll see you guys on Monday.